Alright, it's time to get started. For now we'll just chill up here, do some stuff. I'm gonna have to make the the desktop audio a little bit quieter, but that's okay. I've got something that is definitely Mountain Dew. See? Definitely dew. In case anybody had any doubts. I guess I should do my usual, hey, I'm live thing on Facebook with my friends. Posted. There we go. And let's put this on silent. That'll be good. That'll be good. Sega. It spilled. It spilled it. I can sort of see the shadow. Oh, thank goodness that one wasn't open. Just knocked over a can. This is why I don't put my cans on my desk. Thankfully, that was a can that was not open. So, let's get down to business. To play Saturn today. Do 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 do. Dismay. No, wrong. Gosh, what is that? Why is that always so tricky? There we go. Oh, Faye, it's you playing your tricks again. Yes, cranberries. Stop my stream on my thing. Yeah, that's why I stream on Wednesdays, Metal King. Yep, you found out my secret. Well, I guess you were over at the store today, then. So, if you remember, we were battling worms. And I need to not win here. I need to aggress. Because I want to I want to get a little bit more experience. I went in there, Kevin was there, so I told him Happy Veterans Day and bought Super Mario Galaxy 2. Oh, nice. That's a good game. Okay. So yeah, Wednesday, and now it's going to alternate every other Sunday, Saturday kind of a thing. Like, it'll either be I work Sunday or I work Saturday. That looks bad. That was bad. Okay, hold on. Ban. There we go. F that guy. I thought I had that in my things. Hold on. Preferences, moderation, auto mod. Switching over to mod view. Gotcha. Here we are. Block terms and frames. Yeah, that should be blocked. Do you want to become famous? Question mark. Huh. Oh well. I see. We'll have to figure that out later. In the meantime, we'll just have to manually block those trolling posts. You had a good week, Metal King? I hope you have. I imagine you're probably working all day, all night, aren't you? Antidote herb, yay. Come on, Irene. Went into the store to tell you some news, but before I get to talk about me, how are you? Oh, thank you. I've been decent. I've been better. These last 2 Sundays hit me like a truck. I don't know what it was up, but I just could not get out of bed. You know, and then when I did get out of bed, I would get a migraine. So I get to bug you the whole time. Very nice. Oh no, Noon doesn't have any magics he can use. Okay, Symbiose. No, Symbiose. That was almost a mistake. Symbiose, you need to cast Egress. Yeah, I don't know what is up, but maybe it's because I'm just sleeping too much on those days I have off. It's entirely possible, but it just feels so good to stay in bed. Haven't done any writing for my story since Sunday. Oh, yeah? I feel that. I keep on telling myself I need to draw some more. Akshin! Ooh, Corgo! Happy Corgo! Happy Wednesday, Akshin. It's good to see you. Good to hear from you. How's Slim's stream going over there? Okay. We are going to save. Overwrite the record. So, if you'll bear with me, I'm not looking to progress the story too much. I've been trying to do some grinding, but he accidentally killed himself a moment ago. Oh no! It's alright, it was worth it. You did the corgi. I was on there earlier today too, on his stream. Like 45 minutes ago. Maybe more. I don't know. Went to an ear, nose, and throat doctor yesterday to see why I've had a cold for a whole year. Ooh. That's no good. That sounds like some sinus issues. Yes, what is it? We're chomping at the bit, waiting to find out. Wait a second, what item do you have? Great, I can't... Oh, wait, I remember. She got the Zero Wing. No, I already equipped the Zero Ring. Okay. Have a Deviated Septum. Ooh. Left nostril is blocked off. Because of it, he needs to operate. Oof. Ouch. Did you get punched? Ouch. That's gonna be fun. They don't make casts for noses. You just gotta try not to touch it when it's recovering. I mean, they do make some casts. He looked at it and immediately went, "Whoa, did you break your nose? It looks like you broke this thing when you were a kid and never got it looked at." Yep, that's about the response I would expect. It's like, what the heck did you do to yourself? Hey, Talboy! What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, Mr. Talboy. Assuming you're around here. Fire breath. Thinking about when that would have happened, and I can't think of a single sport where I did not get constantly. What a D! Surgery is scheduled for the 19th. Oh, that's not too far off. That's good. They were able to schedule in fairly quickly. There's too many times where I've had a big issue and I've had to wait like a month to get in. So that is exceptionally good news. Exceptionally. So, Mr. Talboy, what brings you here? You a Shining Force person? You one of my little brother's friends? You got suggested by somebody? But I have to... I have to have stents in my nose for a week. They come out the day before Thanksgiving. Oh, sweet! So on Thanksgiving, you're going to have some of the most delicious food, because your taste receptors will actually receive it. I cannot work for an entire week afterwards, despite it being a desk job. Interesting. Huh. I mean, I guess if it's... Oh, okay. Gotcha, Talboy. Very nice on the 420. It's nice. Well, you're always welcome. On Thanksgiving, I'm going to say I'm thankful for the fact that I can finally breathe. Hooray! Whoa, these worms are a variety of which only live in the southeast part of the Republic. They're called stingworms. Did you say stingworms? What would stingworms be doing here so far from home? I don't know. I think the guy brought them here or something. This must be a trap set by the Bozome sect. He asked me if I had a random nosebleeds as a kid, and I was like, yep. And he said, yep, that'll most likely be fixed. Oh, that's good. Stingworm venom is potent. Be extremely careful, Symbios. Stingworms don't travel alone. There may have been other worms around here. I only hope a queen isn't among them. That's how we know that there's a queen among them, because he hopes there won't be. It's just, like, super obvious. And I know, we went over that dialogue last time, but It's been 2 weeks. I needed to refresh myself a bit. Be able to breathe. Won't have 9 nose bleeds. My nose will actually be straight for once, and I won't have to have a nasal voice anymore. Oh, that's nerve-wracking indeed. I can imagine. All right, Mr. Eldar. Let's get you some XP. Doritos. I love me a good that was actually so one of the games I was thinking of playing today was Cave Story, and the experience system in that looks like Doritos, just coincidentally. We only had surgery once before, and that was to get the wisdom teeth out. I've had a few surgeries myself. Not many. Just one was tonsils, one was wisdom teeth, and those were really the only ones, besides a few other big things. Yes, dom 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 dom. The parrot wants crackers. Symbios, it's time for you to destroy the Cerberus. Symbios, you are way behind on your experience points. Why haven't I been using you more? I also really want to get him to use more, to have more weapon proficiency. The parrot is a cracker, indeed. By slang terms, I am indeed. Okay, so they can attack one out from the grass. Perfect. And there we go. Gotta have those MLG Doritos. If I told you before, I tried making the recipe for MLG chicken once. It's basically, so you take chicken breast, you cut them up into tenders, whatever, you know. Or you could use bone-in chicken. That's fine too, but I hate chewing around the bones. I feel like I'm missing out on a lot. And I don't like the ligaments. But, so you take the chicken, and you take some Mountain Dew and Doritos. You pour the Mountain Dew into a pot, and you boil it until it becomes a syrup. Then, you roll the chicken around in the syrup, which you then throw in a bowl full of crushed Doritos to bread the chicken in Doritos. And it ends up tasting a whole heck of a lot like lemon chicken in the long run. So if you've had lemon chicken, that's basically MLG chicken. Oh, Parrot, last week when you ate mashed potatoes at the beginning of your stream, were you eating the sour cream and chive dehydrated? I might have been. I was eating one of those dehydrated Idahoan potato things, the ones that, like, come with a whole bunch of stuff. They're delicioso. Ignore the man walking behind me. He is merely an aberration. Yes, you knew it. It was delicious, too. And I put sour cream on top of it because I wanted the extra goodness. Alright, Irene, you're going to heal Mrs. Lady here. I mean, Mr. Man, not Mrs. Lady. I laughed so freaking hard on Thursday because I grilled a chicken breast and made one of those packets and it was the same kind. Nice! Dude, those potatoes are great, especially if you've got some gravy to put them with. And I usually make them after a Sunday where we've had potatoes and gravy, just so that I can finish the gravy. The 4 cheese ones are pretty darn good, yeah. 0 counter. My bird just made a mushroom. That bird has some powerful mushroom. Holy crap. I don't even know what to do with this bird. Just blowing up the entire place over here. Or something like that. Let's... Yeah, that works. Hypno Arrow. And suddenly, he is terminally asleep. That is what the Hypno Arrow does. It puts him to sleep. I found Shining Force 1 and 2 on Steam for only 99 cents. Nice! Solid. Yeah, and those versions are great, too. Heck, the ones on Steam, they've got that whole VR living room thing going on. So you can play in the games in a retro bedroom or basement or whatever. It's freaking sweet. Highly recommend those. Like, no exaggeration, they are some of the best ports. I've got them on my Switch, those exact same ports. Aura. Ooh. It's got a range. It has a total area of effect of 5. That could come in handy later. In the meantime, I just needed to repair Frank. I mean, heal Frank. I don't know if you saw it, but I've got my definitely Mountain Dew here today. It's definitely Mountain Dew and not some cheap knockoff. Who drinks those? Ah, tasty. Like, real talk, I've got a soft spot for the Shasta Mountain Rush. It used to be called Moon Mist, and I used to drink the crap out of that. They don't make Moon Mist anymore. Gotta ask them for a sponsorship, man. Oh, dude, that would be great. Man, Mountain Dew sponsors so many other people, though. Maybe if I ever get big, you know? If I ever get, like, I don't know, 100 subs or something, maybe then I'll get it. I still got so much I need to do on this channel, though. I need to set up whatever I want to do with the chat points, the channel points. I probably need to rename the channel points. But yeah. Big as in famous or big as in weight? If you drink enough dew, you'll reach the ladder. Maybe a little bit of both.
Prepare to die.
Lance charge! Oh yeah. Level 11. Speaking of weight, nice! 182! That's a respectable weight. Maybe. You never know. I could confuse them, but I think I'd rather blaze it. Let's blaze it! But yeah, I think Cave Story, it would be a really great game for me to stream. It's a game that I've played a ton of. The version on Steam is incredible. One of the best versions. Like, there's one version that surpasses that, and that's the Switch version because it has multiplayer. Otherwise, I choose the Steam one, hands down. Okay, how far can these guys reach? Not far enough. Okay. Can these guys reach there? They can. How far can Miss Harpy here fly? Far enough. Let's sneak up behind the worm and see if my bird lady can get some good hits off. She's like the best burb ever. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. There's the queen. The queen worm is unnaturally huge. She must have been enhanced by the Bosohome sect. Woohoo! That thing must possess the strength of a dragon. We must concentrate our efforts if we hope to destroy its symbiose. Ooh. That queen has worms. 17 and 17. That's 34, so I have 7 points to spend. That's enough for about 2 free spells. So we'll do that.
Now bear my Arctic Blast.
Just had to do the math on how much I need for the Wendigo spells, you know? Those Wendigo spells are very demanding. Oh, she's going after my, my wizard here. It's less than good. Oh, how far can these guys go? Okay. If I go to the blank spot, they won't be able to reach me, and maybe I can goad them out a little bit. I think now, yeah, Hayward here should be able to finish off the one-shot the Harpy.
Bullseye.
Ice Arrow, yeah. Polite, caring keyboard. This is Sparta. Hoo boy. Oh. You clipped me? Huge. Got it. I'm glad you got a kick out of that clip. Either that or you were just experimenting. Who knows? Hey, by all means. Okay, yeah, Frank's gonna need some. Whoa there. Hoo boy. Alright, let's get Frank to little double entendre, I guess. Yeah, I'd better give that to him. I was debating whether I wanted to give the experience to him or somebody behind him. There's the metal parrot. I love that emote so much. I need to redo it though. I want to make it look like he's actually screaming to the heavens. It's like when I told my brother about what the ENT said yesterday. and he asked me if it happened when I was in soccer, and I said maybe it was the goalie. I was the goalie, so I took a lot of balls in the face, and he just busted up laughing. Nice. Oh, dude. I've been watching the crap out of Venture Brothers, and it is just full to the brim of those kind of double entendre things. And it just cracks me up. I love that show. It's a shame it got canceled. It's a shame that they take forever to release the episodes, though, too, so... You know, grain of salt. Okay, item, use fairy powder on Symbios. You just speak and assume that everyone with whom I speak has a dirty mind. Nice. 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 Very nice, Eldar. I am gonna pump up this bird. This bird is gonna be so chock full of experience points. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's take care of that guy on the right. And I think, yep, Hayward can reach it. Let's see if Hayward can get rid of it. Nope. That was a sissy arrow, Hayward. Where was your good arrows? I'm updating my book inventory list to reflect my actual bookcases. That's a worthy prospect. Absolutely worthy. I need to do the same thing with my video game collection. Because I got a lot of video games that I really need to inventory and, you know, place and make sure I know where they are. Most, if not all the time. Didn't expect Ratchet to be able to reach that, to be honest. Okay, so... It's always good to be able to know what you have. Some people are really good at keeping a mental inventory, but in my experience, mental inventories tend to fail. Okay, hold on real quick. How far can this guy reach? Just far enough. Nice! 321. Not bad. How many do you think you're gonna have in nonfiction? Nice! Holy crap! Frank! You did it good! That's a good boy, Frank! Oh, who's a good Wolfie? Wolfie, Frank is a good Wolfie, that's right. Aw, good job, Frank. Poison? Again? What's with these guys and their stupid poison? Yep, that's what I thought. It went right for Frank. Poison again? Son of a gun. I'm gonna have to get some fairy dust after this. Let me text Symbios. Do not poison. Don't do it. Oh, he did it! Even after I asked him not to. What a rude worm. He's a bad worm. Bad. Go to your room. Whoa, that's a big message. I have a great mental inventory, but this one is just a catalog. I'm putting down the title, the author, the book series, the number of the series, what books are in it, and if it holds more than one format, hardcover, paperback, leatherbound, which edition and printing it is, the publisher, the date it was published, the ISBN, and special notes, if it is signed, illustrated. Nice! Are you using any programs for that? Because I know there's definitely programs that do that for retro game collecting, without a doubt. Maybe I need to break down and just do that already. Well, that's great that you're doing that. All 98 canon Star Wars books. Yeah! Yeah, look it up in the App Store. Or Google Play Store. Yeah, Google Sheets works too. Google Sheets gets you a much more customized experience, I guess you could say. Not bad at all. The Thrawn trilogy. Is the Thrawn trilogy? Oh, gosh, that one is Legends. Okay, I misread the thing. I need to find my darn razor. My beard needs a trim. Nice. All right, Irene. Darn. Watch me. I'm not shaving, I'm trimming. There's a difference.
Bloody spin!
Nice. Oh, Eldar, you freaking rock. 52 damage. That would have taken out a full... No trimming November, but that doesn't roll off the tongue. Now you're just making things up. The whole thing, huh? Well, looky here. Yeah, maybe if you put it in a cart and wheel it down your tongue.
Bullseye.
Nice. Dude, I know that feeling. After you shave and you go look and you realize you're one ugly mofo. This is self-reflection. I'm not saying you're one ugly mofo. I'm not the guy to judge. It's almost back to its former glory already. Nice! Got some good genes, it sounds like. Alright, fairy powder on Frank. Sprinkle a little bit on top of the wolf. Was anybody else poisoned? Looks like Symbios and Obright. I wonder if my antidote level 2 has an AoE effect. It does not. Okay. Who needs it more? I'd say Symbios needs it more. My jeans are too large now and I can't wear a belt because they are size 32 waist, but the last time I needed a belt was in my mission. And so they are all size 30. So I have to constantly pull up my pants. Gotcha. My waist has certainly expanded since the time of the mission. I can sympathize. I used to be a lot more twig-like. A twiggy man. Another game I was thinking of playing tonight, other than Shining Force, would be, oh gosh, what's it called? One of the Pikmin games. I got Pikmin 3, and I've been playing the crap out of that, and I love it. It is great. I'm almost 100%. At least as far as the story stuff goes. I'm doing assignments and story, then I've got to move on to missions, and that's a whole nother beast. Now I resemble my Scottish ancestors of old. Nice. I need to get an archer over here to take that spot. But I was thinking of playing, like, you know, Pikmin 1 or 2, which I basically know like the back of my hand. And if there's one thing I've learned about streaming, it's a lot more fun to watch people who know what they're doing. Especially if their personality's not super out there. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Pikmin? Pikmin would be fun. It's hard to find a good RTS game to stream. RTS games are so demanding. Slim! Ahoy there! Good to see you! And the raid notification's working. Hooray! Hooray for the raid! Hooray for the lamb! Hoorah for the teacher who couldn't give a particle. On the subject of RTS, uh-oh, he's gonna talk about the other game now. The Age of Empires. Hoo boy. He's been playing some competitive lately with Ramaranik. Nice. Let's see, if I put Obright here, will Obright cover the place of the worm? Nothing like playing online for the first time to realize you don't actually know how to play the game you've been playing for 20 years. Yeah, I know what you mean. There's a new Star Wars comic book that's going between episode 5 and 6. It explains a little bit about what happened to Anakin's lightsaber after Luke's hand was cut off. Interesting. That's always been kind of an interesting side story after seeing it in episode 7. But yeah. Oh, dude, the first time I played online on Command & Conquer, I got my butt handed to me. I had no idea what I was doing. I joined a game that was explicitly no super weapons, and I was like, I don't care, I'm gonna make a super weapon. As soon as it went up, everybody else ganged up on me. I died pretty quickly. It was fairly wild. Oh, here comes Mama Worm. Acid Breath. Ooh. This is the attack she did on the bird a bit early on. Ooh. Horse is gonna need to... gonna take some medicine after that one.
Prepare to die.
Okay, so now I'm contemplating, do I want to keep going or should I stop and get some more experience points just for fun? What are we at? 44 minutes? Welcome back, Talboy. Yes, make good use of that emote. Spread it around like butter. Butter on a pancake. Okay. Nice! Holy cow, Mascarin. Either those stingworms are really weak to fire, or you've been beefing up. TPBs, multiple issues inside, only issue and individual issues, not counting Star Wars, have a total of 774. That's still quite a few, yeah. Even if it is only a few, it's still quite a few. Okay, so
Twister!
I think we're gonna reset this level. Nice! And get some more experience points, in all honesty. It seems like the prudent thing to do. 89 Star Wars in particular, huh?
When to go?
I got a whole box of some early New 52 comics, too. So altogether, canon Star Wars books and books combined, 187. Wow. That's a big number. Alright, and now magic us the crap out of here. Save. What do you mean nothing was found? There's a whole priest in front of you. Jeez. Yeah, it's the best. Go, when to go. Or not. Whatever. I'm not your mom. Just do whatever you want. But that's been most of what I've been doing, is just playing a lot of Pikmin 3. I've sunk easily 10 hours or 11 hours into it. Probably closer to 15. And I've 100%ed the story mode on normal difficulty. I think I'm going to try hard difficulty next. See how it is. And we'll go from there, really. Alright, Eldar, bird person.
Twister!
Nice! Nice. Good frickin' hit, bird guy. Speaking of which, what level of proficiency is, Synbios? And while we're at it, we'll just check everybody's. Sword level 1. Okay. You've got to be at, like, full right now. Oh, yeah. You are definitely full proficiency. Mascarin, Grace probably is. Hayward. Oh, he's actually more proficient than Synbios. That's pretty good. Oh, well, did I forget a cure Obright? Oh, darn it. Sorry, Obright. Alright, you're fully proficient. That's great. Good job, Eldar. Horst. Mace level 2. Frank. Yeah, all expected. Obright doesn't need it. He'll muddle through. He's got a sick beard. Dang straight. Hey, you Griffin. How are you doing today, man? Good to see ya. Metaphorically. Frank's probably used his. Yep, he has. Cerberus going right for Synbios, just like they always do. The adventure continues. Doing good. Good to be seen, metaphorically. Do you have... You do not. Oh, Bright. We need to get you... 14 damage? What kind of poison are they using? The poison got like staples in it, so it's scraping the insides. Holy crap. That's some freaking potent poison. It's gotta be some like arsenic level stuff, or I don't know. The poisonous kind, exactly. The kind of poison that can kill you in 3 turns. Until a magic wood elf waves her magic wand over your head, anyways. No, Eldar! Defend yourself! I said defend! Ever since Synbios had a clean break with old Beelzebub, the servants of the Infernal Lord have it out for Synbios. It seems to be the case. Ever since I took away that darn rapier. Mascarin, how hard can you hit with that staff? 9th get what? Hold up. Mascarin? Do you have anything you need to tell the group? Hold up! Freaking Mascarin open up the 9th gate to hell underneath that lizard guy. Holy cow! Oh boy. Oh, magic wand. You Elma Fudd now? So, yeah, apparently she's the one who's... I mean, she is basically the witch of the group, right? The closest thing we have to a witch, I guess you could say. Yeah, she got the rebound on good old Beelzebub there. Good job, Mascarin. You demonic Satanist redhead, you. It was in front of our faces the whole time. Marked by fire. The old hell spawn Mascarin. It was pretty obvious in hindsight. Worm! 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 Alright, yep, we know about the worms. Yep, this battlefield has worms. Let's go. Come on. This frickin'... Oh boy. Hell hath no fury my eye. She's got hell's fury. Okay, Synbios. Now we're going to the left because there's going to be 2 worms that pop up. We're going to just farm off of them for the time being. Assuming they pop up, which they are not so far. Popping up, that is. Why'd it have to be worms? They're waiting until Black Friday. Ooh, oh, gosh, it's so obvious now. It's the question for the Kwisatz Haderach, I tell you what. Can I just say how disappointed I am that Dune is getting, or has been delayed a whole year? So disappointed. But I get it from a financial point of view, but I'm so upset by it. Show a little backbone, will ya? I just wish it wasn't. I love the Dune series. If you've ever read the books, they get really interesting right about the third book, I'd say. The first book is good. And, you know, the amount of influence it's had is crazy. Indiana Jones, probably. It does sound like that. Yeah. You're late. Now I'm gonna bust you up. Maybe now I can get these worms out of here. Yeah! Yeah, there's like, 6 of them? It's incomplete, though. Frank Herbert died before he could wrap it all up. But his son carried it on, however, the books after 7, from what I hear, are not good. I mean, after 6. I highly recommend reading until at least number 4, because number 4 is when the God Emperor appears. And the God Emperor is the unofficial inspiration, or maybe even official, I've never looked it up, for Jabba the Hutt. 100%. Though there are big differences. Yeah, the Dune series. Talking about Shai Hulud, the Kwisatz Haderach, the Bene Gesserit, the Bene Tleilax, the Axolotl tanks, all that goodness. Critical. Oh, 10 damage. Ooh, you got me. Oh, that hit. Oh, devastated me. It does. 100%.
Prepare to die.
I mean, even in the first book, you realize that the stuff that Paul is enacting is pretty bad. The word jihad gets thrown around a lot, you know? That should give you a little bit of a idea. Yeah, like the water lizards. Except they're not at all water lizards. And, I mean, you could look it up, but it's kind of a spoiler, figuring out what the axolotl tanks are. Yes, Holy Wars, but in space. Pigs in space! Irene, punch that worm. Bibbidi bobbidi. Oh, the worm blocked with all 6 of its arms. These are like caterpillar worms. Like larvae, except they don't grow up past the worm stage. Which is kind of strange in retrospect.
Bloody spin!
The worm could be a champion boxer. That worm. Indeed. He could be 3 championship boxers with the number of arms he's got. I do not want an angel wing. Who knows? I mean, considering that they burrow in the ground, it's entirely possible that they're like the larvae of antlions. Like, okay, we're gonna dissect this. What the heck are these worms the babies of? Are they babies of bigger worms? Or are they larvae of an insect of sorts? A giant insect? Because I kind of want to know. Take them out. Or just giant carnivorous butterflies. That's true. That could be butterflies. Or giant beetles. So we're dissecting worms now? I thought I did that many years ago. But the real question is, did you do that in class or at home? Because one of them is scientific, the other is the sign of a sociopath. The IIRC, part of the problem is that after the first 6, it was his kids writing it based off of his notes. Yeah, I agree. So you're highly qualified then. I see you too are a connoisseur of fine tastes. Items. You know what? Just attack the worm. Take the hit. Plead the fifth. How much damage? 13 damage. Holy crap. Still good, but there's definitely a noticeable shift in the writing. Would you say that a fan of the Dune series should look into him then, Akshin? I've been contemplating looking onto him, but I really don't want to be disappointed, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to get the feeling that you get, like, if you read Starship Troopers to get an amazing war novel, which, it's pretty good, but there's no ending to the war. Like, it leaves on a huge cliffhanger, because the whole thing was basically a device for Robert Heinlein to put his politics into book form. Sounds so classic sci-fi to me. It does. There we go. I think I enjoyed most of the prequel ones you read. Okay. I hear they just did one on the... Or they're doing one? I don't know if it's in the middle of... But the one on the... Oh, gosh. Why can't I remember the name? The giant religious war thing against machines in the shape of men. Commentary thinly veiled as fun space adventure. That's true. They could be the worms from Tremors just shot into space. I do love Tremors. Butlerian Jihad. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I hear the Butlerian Jihad ones are pretty good. It's kind of funny when you think about it, because there's a ton of fan theories that try to connect 3 different universes in the books together. House Trilogy sets up the events of Dune. Oh, okay. You're actually going to learn why there's a big vendetta in the houses. But I know there's that theory that says, just sit right back here. A tale of a fateful ship. They went out to get some spice, and boy, they had a trip. They went out to get some spice, and boy, they had a trip. The ones that discuss the events of the Jihad and stuff are pretty good, too. So, the 3 series explains faster-than-light travel shields and even more formation of the Fremen. Cool. Holy crap, these guys just poisoning the crap out of me. So the 3 series are the Ender series, the Starship Troopers, which isn't really a series, it's just the one book, and Dune. The idea is that, you know, Starship Troopers takes place during the first Formic War, you know what I mean? And then Ender's Game is the follow-up to that, where they eliminate them. Although, connecting it to Dune is a little bit harder, because there's really not that diverse of alien species in Dune. In Dune, it's mainly just humans and some offshoots of humans. No, Starship Troopers is not a parody, unless you're watching the movie. If you're watching the movie, they tried to make it into a parody of fascism, but the person who did it didn't understand the book. He saw, oh, war? Oh, you have to be in the armed services to be a citizen? Okay, gotcha. I don't think they did. I genuinely don't think they understood the book. But you're more than welcome to change that on me, of course. From what I understood, the main director never even read the book. He got a synopsis of it and then made the movie. That's been my understanding. And that could just be conjecture and have absolutely no basis in what actually happens, but yes, it was. Okay, who needs health the most? Ooh, Grace could use some health. As could Hayward. Horst might need it the most, though. Well, we are going to heal Grace. Wait, no. This is a perfect opportunity. Oh, no, you don't know how to do aura. Okay. Horst or the horse? Horst with a T. But good question. Why does Horst look like my bitter uncle? That's a good question. I think you should ask your uncle. Dear uncle, why are you always dressed like a gladiator with a giant scowl on your face? It makes Thanksgiving oh so uncomfortable. And mother doesn't like to come anymore. Or Horst's horse, which Horst is riding. That is to say, Horst is riding on a horse, who also happens to be named Horst. Horst riding Horst the horse. Or Horst riding Horst the horse. As in horse, as in bad voice. This is what we've devolved into.
Bloody spin!
Bloody spin! Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Exactly. Reading that out loud turned my voice hoarse. Hey, of course! Wendigo! I've heard of worse movie premises. That's a full and complete... Oh yeah, I 100% know, and it's one of the most fascinating bits of the English language, and I love it. It was buffalo, 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 buffalo. Buffalo, buffalo, buffalo. Because buffalo is a noun of a... It's a noun. It's also a proper noun because of the city. It is also a verb. Alright, so magical animations got completely over the freaking top by this point in this game. Right? Final Fantasy VII's got nothing on this. Can't say that with a straight face. Heal yourself, Synbios. I don't know where you got that herb, but you need to take it right now. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. I know that you can make it as short as 5? No, you can make it as short as 3 words. Buffalo, buffalo, buffalo. As in, buffalo, the animal. Buffalo, the verb, as in to bother. And then buffalo, other buffalo. To smoking herbs to deal with the deeply rooted trauma he's been dealing with. Hey man, That demonic stuff, it'll do stuff to you. And losing his father. Yeah, that'll do it to him too. If Will Smith learned metal, would you say Will Smith learned metal work? Will Smith. Got it. That was part of a question we had as part of the application for being the game master of Heroes of Newerth. Interesting. That's pretty freaking rad. Did you pass? Did you become a game master on Heroes? Heroes of Newerth? Oh, bright. Kill it. Cartwheel! You rock, O'Bright. And it dropped an antidote. One of the two questions whose sole purpose were to gauge how well people would actually search for the answer to the question, rather than just need everything spoon-fed to them. That's pretty ingenious, I'd say. Ah, he missed. He's got the darkness on him. Alright, Grace. You need to antidote Horst. I don't want to lose anybody in this fight. I want to keep everybody's friendships up. He just wasn't feeling it. Did you hear that, Lazy Hal? It's true. He probably was slacking on it. And yes, I passed. I was a senior GM for a couple years before you resigned. Resigned, huh? Still, that sounds like an incredible opportunity. Humans in real life were able to do front flips with battle axes. We probably would still use them. Probably. Holy crap, Mascarin! That was an amazing counter. Did you see that? Oh my gosh, the power of hell is strong with this one. Very strong. She's got all 9 circles on her side, you know? Indeed. No! Oh, gosh. Okay, I need O'Bright. Oh, wait, O'Bright got an antidote last turn. He will survive. Okay. What's this? I wonder what the size is on this. The range. That's a big range. That might be worth it. Let's give it a shot. See if this comes in handy or not. Spirits, lend me your powers, she says ever so softly. Okay, he's confused. As is he. Okay, maybe they'll attack each other. Dante kind of wants you over here. How far can this guy go? Okay, so Dante. Oh, right there is good. And Irene can finally give Horst some well-deserved hup. Hup, 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 hup. All right, Elder Bird Knight. Go ahead and finish off the Harpy. We don't need it anymore. Yeah, not enough free time was pretty fun though. I rejoined like a year or two later for a bit, but there had been so many changes and you quit again after 6 months. That's fair. That's honestly fair. Get some well-deserved what? Hup. Hup, 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 hup. H-U-P. Hup, hup. It's time to get hup. She's a good bird knight, too. So I think I mostly want to focus on Hayward and Symbiosis to try to get up their weapon proficiencies. A red-haired witch might become the main villain following the end of the campaign, but at least she helped us solve the current crisis first. Indeed. We needed all the help we could get against these worms. Oh, of course, he's a wolf. He doesn't know magic. That makes sense. He's not carrying any items, though. What even are you doing here, Frank? Gosh, why do we even have you on our team? Frickin' slacking wolf. Oh, now you see through the illusion. Oh, see now. Items, use antidote on yourself. There we go. Ratchet. Yep, throw it. Psh, wolves can't cast spells. They don't have thumbs to provide somatic components. Oh, I just missed his planet smasher move. Oh, I forgot. Speaking of planets, I don't know if I showed this off, but I now own a complete in-box copy of this game. This is one of the first games that I streamed with on this channel. It's called Starflight, and it's essentially a Star Trek sim, but without the Star Trek label. And it is so very fun. The Genesis version is the best version. They have a version on Steam, but it's the DOS version. It doesn't look as good, but it still plays good. But I grew up on the Genesis version, and it's a blast. You make your own crew with their own stats. You improve your crew as they go, so it's very much a space RPG in that sense. You go around finding generic brand Star Trek game. Yeah, I just did. I opened it so you could see the manual. See, there's the game. Sega Genesis. It was made by EA. You can tell because it's got EA's patented off-brand cartridge. And it came with the book, which, I might add, is a very thick manual. Look at that. This is basically the kind of book... Yeah, I did open the box. It was open when it was already open. But, yeah. That's like 100+ pages. This is basically it's like 140 pages. This is the kind of paperback that you would find on the racks over at your grocery store with the steamy romance covers. And it has this glorious advert. Yeah. Look at that. Look, there's it's got James Pond. Look at that. He's right there. He's a little fish with a gun. There. See? James Pond. Totally not forgettable mascot character that EA published. Totally not forgettable, right? Everybody knows James Pond. Buck Rogers, action. They got hockey, John Madden football on here. The original John Madden football for Genesis. But on the other side is a flight map of the entire galaxy in the game. It has all these dots that show you what suns are where and what age they are. Red dwarf, red giant, white dwarf. All these different sectors where different aliens have control and where they're battling. It's pretty freaking rad. Not gonna lie. The advert was just a throw out. That map sounds like it is a very helpful resource. It's even more helpful if you have one that you can write on, which I'm going to probably print one out so that I can do just that. But I kind of want to play through this game on this channel. The downside is it's very padded out, you could say, with where you have to go to different planets and get resources to sell to then deck out your ship and do stuff. Back when in-game documentation was useful. Indeed. Dude, they made a Buck Rogers game on this that was the same. Phantasy Star 2 had like an 84-page guide to help you get started in the game. Like, that was wild. I should see who needs help here. Everybody seems fine as far as spell effects go. Obright needs it, so does Hayward. Let's go ahead and heal Obright first. Okay. But I mean, do you remember the old Dungeons and Dragons games that came out on DOS? They had an entire book that you would actually look up stuff because they couldn't contain the entire, like, you know, informations into a GUI on the game. It was too taxing. I think I've actually played Phantasy Star 2. It was free on the Play Store, and if you wanted to watch ads, yeah! That is true. It was free to play on there, and it was free to play on the phones, too. It might still be, but it's better to just buy the dollar version that you can get on Steam. You don't have to worry about ads. Though you kind of have to take the second Phantasy Star with a grain of salt. And it's also spelt different. PH Fantasy. As in an old type of... it's an old way of spelling... like fantasy that's usually referring more to like a psychological kind of fantasy, not like, you know, weird stuff, but like the success of the hero versus the villain and things like that. Good freaking games though. Phantasy Star 2 is decent. It takes a lot to muscle through, in my opinion, nowadays. Phantasy Star 1 is okay. I actually like that one better than 2, and I think it's on par with 3. 4 I have not played, and that's supposed to be, like, the best Phantasy Star in the quadrilogy. Not to be confused with the Phantasy Star Online games, which has a whole different mythos tied to it. Like, not even in the same... Or, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not even in the same galaxy, timeline, whatever. Phantasy Star Online is fun, but it's not the same game. I mean, it's got similar components, but the story doesn't carry over. Definitely old school. I remember there was this cat girl who was your partner who dies later in the game. Spoiler! Gosh! Frickin' 30-year spoiler over here, Griffin. Oh. Oh, no. She's an awesome character, too. I actually really enjoyed that part. Yeah. It was actually genuinely sad, I thought, when she died. I felt more connected to Nay, which is her name, than I ever did to Aerith. I don't know entirely why. It may be my Sega bias showing, but oh boy. Yeah, they did. And I tried to get into it, but I couldn't convince anybody to play with me. You take that back. You take that back right now. Hey, you never played Phantasy Star 2. You have no say. I had to grow with that character, and she got taken away too soon. Too frickin' soon. Then you have Phantasy Star 1, which, I don't know, I felt like super responsible for the cat girl. Aerith seemed like she could take care of herself. That's true. That is true. Like, Aerith, despite looking like the damsel in distress type, could very well take care of herself in most instances, especially when you play the remake, where they have to have the woman power stuff. Wait, did I run out of worms here? Are they not infinite? I didn't realize that they stopped spawning. Interesting. And it seems if you confuse them, they don't do much. I don't even think they moved. And hey, I've got a buddy I'm trying to convince to play the second one with me, but he's on Dragon Quest X, the online game that's only on Japanese binge right now. Okay. Egress. Are you referencing the game, Akshin? Like the egress mechanic in this one? But, no, egress is a thing in this one. 100%. So, I'm definitely going to egress, and after I kill these couple of worms here... Thanks for keeping an eye out for me, Akshin. 100%. I just got these few worms left, and then I'm probably going to go ahead and reset the board again. I did not actually expect those worms to stop showing up. I always thought that they were an infinite source when I played this before. Fairy powder on yourself. Go, Horst. That's going to make us a little easier. Half an eye, really, working on how to make sure I don't TPK the party during the first session of your new campaign. Nice. This is the Pathfinder campaign, right? Gotta stay on top of that, I know that. Since Griffin is one of the players, no spoilers. Fair enough. Always looking out for him, for everybody. So, I think, we also have Slim, he'll be playing too. Nice. Got the whole gang. Slim's not showing up in the chat list. Maybe he's gone AFK? There's a few lurkers out there I see. Mr. Amidono, who hasn't spoken up yet, but you're right, I don't see Slim. He must have left. Or turned off his computer or something. Hola, Umi. Good to see my dude. Amidono is just a, what do you call that? A lifelong lurker. Or I accidentally killed him early. Nice. So, Amidono, are you guys settling in okay down in Texas? Gotta know. So it begins. Nice. Uh-oh. Game over, man. Game over. Okay, so now I need to egress. So, magic. Nice! That's great to hear. Your wife adapting all right? I mean, I imagine she is. She's a tough cookie, that wife of yours. Okay, cure. Goody. Save. Actually, don't save yet. I want to sell some stuff and buy some stuff. Is this the store? It is. Okay. So, any deals? Okay. And sell. We're going to sell all the antidote herbs. She actually got her, like, dream job. Nice. Very nice. She'll do great at that. She's got that very smiley, bubbly personality that's just great for helping out with the tourism stuff. Your total what? Oh, your books. Your books. Yeah. Sure. What's your total? You finished that quick. You must not have very many non-fiction? Non-fiction. Yes. It took me a second, but I got there. I've been having this constant pain in my jaw lately. I really need to go visit the doctor about that. Stop putting it off. Buy. Total amount of books and comics, counting TPBs. Bruna! Wow! Thanks for the subscribe, Bruna! You freaking rock! And the Prime subscribe. Way to go! Phil absolutely more than well, you know, feel free to use that metal parody emote as much as you like. It rocks. And once again, thanks for those Prime subscriptions. Which, by the way, if any of you guys have like Amazon Prime, that's something you can do. Is you get a free subscription to any channel once a month, and it is so worth it. I use it on a few random channels myself that if I see the guy on, I'll use it there. I haven't used it for a little while. I need to. Yeah! And you got that coveted first. Nice. Do you really want to use it here? I mean, I guess that's really up to you. I was having some jaw pain a few months back. Come to find out you had an ear infection. Ooh, those suck. Pretty sure I don't have one of those. I have this genetic thing where people in my family, on my dad's side, they have what you could say is a degenerative jaw condition of sorts. There you go. You gotta keep it in your pocket. Keep it going. Then, if you do use it, you get that first badge, which I believe only ever goes to the first 50 people that subscribe themselves to a channel. It doesn't work for gift subscriptions, unfortunately, but if you yourself subscribe to a channel, just like Bruna there, you get it in the chat, which is kind of cool. Ramaranik also has it, like a trap card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Heck yeah. It's just one of those really cool things. When I'm over on Slim's channel, and if I ever chat on Slim's chat, you'll notice that I've got a first thing. I think one of the adaptives, either upper or lower adaptive over there, has one too. Gosh, what am I doing? Sorry, I got kind of carried away with the, I guess you could call shameless promotion. Heck yeah, Gray. I mean, if you've got Amazon Prime and you're not doing anything with it, you could consider it like a free $5 donation of sorts. You know what I mean? No, all subscriptions, as long as it's not a gift. If it's a gift, And this is any channel, by the way. If you can subscribe to a channel that doesn't have that many subscribers, you can get that badge in their chat. I'm pretty sure Slim's, you can still get his. I don't think he has 50 subscriptions yet. I could be wrong. But that's just one of those cool things. It's more of like a trinket than anything. It's not like it really does much, but it look cool. And some people just really, I'm like me, I love looking cool with that kind of stuff. As long as it's something I care about. So overwrite the record. And I don't want to feel like I'm pressuring anybody into a sub. That just feels wrong. But I do appreciate every sub that comes in, 100%. Still waiting to see. Yeah, I don't know. It's freaking rad. Okay, so we saved. Now, I think we're gonna go ahead and finish up this. Not much of a sub. You're more of a dame. Got it. But another double entendre for Metal King. Tally that one up. There we go. Should have phrased that better too. Oh, come on. You did it on purpose. You did that on purpose. It's true. I work at a video game store, and the one thing I've learned there is video games, you don't really have to be a salesman for that. You just have to let people know what you have. Because other than that, the items will sell themselves. This ain't Emperor's New Groove. You can't use that line. I use whatever line I want. Don't get fresh with me over here, Mr. King. Maybe I'll change my name to Metal Emperor. And then we'll see who's the king around here. Want to know how many cards you had? Cards? Are we talking like Magic the Gathering? Playing cards? We didn't order a horde of giant subterranean deathworms? Well, that would have been nice before I set one up. Baseball, basketball, football, Pokemon, and no magic, you cur! You dare come into my chat with all these Fingle cards and not have a single MTG? Not even an island? You bounder! Those bounders! Yeah, how many cards do you got? Hit me. Well, maybe you should learn. No, Magic the Gathering is fun, but it's kind of meh right now. So, 8,555. Nice. That is a lot of cards. Considering 100 cards is probably about 3 to 4 inches. Let's see. What? Hold on. I have to do this math. So 8,555 divided by, let's say, conservative, about 3 inches. Okay. Times that by 3. No. Wait a second. Divided by 3. Hold on, I did this wrong. Yeah, I know what I did wrong. It's 85.55 times by 3. No. 85.55 times by 3 equals... No, 85.55. Keeps messing this up. I don't know how. You have 256 inches, 56 and a half inches of cards. Divide that by 12. 21 feet. 21 0.3875 feet of cards. 0.3875 times that by 12. So that's 23 feet and 4.5 inches. That's a lot of cards. If you stack them all in a row or stack them straight up, it'd be as tall as your house, most likely. My bad, I did it as one card is 3 feet. Yeah, 3 inch. I could see how that would mess it up. Yeah, I divided 8555 by 100, then by 3. So it went to 85.55 divided by 3, which came out to about 23 or so feet. No, that's not right. What did I do wrong here? $85.55 times by 3. Okay, so $85.55 divided by 100. That gives us 85.55 stacks of 100, which is 3 inches. So 3 inches times by 85.55 stacks, it's weird. Yep, divided by 12. Thank you, Abidono. Thank you. I was probably gonna get myself stuck in a loop there for a second. Wait. What? Do you guys see this? Okay, I need to save that spell. So, I have a level 4 Blaze now, which is a single target spell, which means that's a lot of damage. 21.3875 feet. Exactly. I must have said 23 feet. But I meant 21. I think. Yeah, 21.3875. And that's rounding 100 cards to about 3 inches, which might be right, might be wrong. I don't know. I don't have my commander deck here to measure it. At least not readily here. So I heard you didn't have a Mighty Medic in the chat. You came to remedy the problem. Hey, Mighty Medic! Welcome! It's always good to see you in the chat. Thank you for remedying that problem for us. We always appreciate people remedying these kind of daily issues we encounter. 32 pocket knives. Whoa, those worms. Oh yeah, we already know about the worms. So we've been grinding all day, Mighty Medic, for these last hour and 45 minutes. This is the last time we're gonna grind against these enemies, though. Yeah, I was busy with raiding, but are on downtime right now. Nice! Very nice. Who knows? Maybe if this keeps up, we might keep going a little bit late. Forgotten King? Yes, 100% actual Sega Saturn. I've got my Sega Saturn controller all hooked up. Original Sega, no retro bit on these. Although I do have a retro bit USB Sega Saturn controller. It says retro bit on there, but I don't think you can read it. No, you can't. Didn't think so. How you doing, Forgotten King? Good to have you here, man. Yeah. I am, however, playing the fan translation of this game. Hey, thanks for the follow, King. Heck yeah. Big thank you. So, yeah, I've got the original game here. In fact, just to show you. Be right back. We're on... Okay, we're focused now. Good. Uh-oh, Metal King's getting territorial. There it is. OG, super expensive Shining Force 3, reflecting Shining Force 3. Yeah, you get the picture. Can I angle this so it's not reflecting? That kind of works. But there it is. Original packaging. I bought this thing for like, I think it was $150 when I originally bought it, and now with pandemic pricing, it's about $300. I'm very proud of my collection. Like, just sort of kind of turned into a collection thing. Coaster, case. And Herc's Adventures. This is what we played last time. This is one of the most expensive games on the Saturn. It came out about the same time Hercules, the movie, the Disney cartoon, came out. And it didn't sell very well because people thought it was that. Got your Saturn soft modded? Very nice. Well worth it to do. I did have mine soft modded until I got my mod chip, and now I've got it hard modded. And it is awesome. Yeah, why don't games I get at the store have such nice cases? Because I didn't buy them. That's why. All of my games have nice cases because I'm a stickler for it. Okay, right about here. Though, you know, I'll always let you look at the stuff you get at the store before you buy it. If you ever become a stickler for, you know, like case condition and disc condition. And I'm not talking about disc condition like, oh, it's only got a few scratches. I mean people that are like, I don't want any scratches on my disc. But, well, compared to other people I've serviced, oh, you're pretty easygoing. I've ran into some pretty interesting folks. By the way, has my mic been peaking at all? I'm looking at my mic audio bar, and it's kind of all over the place. So if that's bugging anybody, let me know. I mean, I'm sure you would. But anyways, kicked myself in the, for selling Mega Man 8. Oh, dude. Mega Man 8. That's one I've wanted on this console. Like, when I first got my Saturn, it was about $200, and now it's like, what, $4? Is wild. I would not be surprised, or, I would not blame you for kicking yourself in the butt over that one. That one was not meant for the chat. Oh, okay. I guess you can take your one back then. This Metal King's so selfish. Alright. By the way, has anybody taken any damage yet this one? Symbios took like one hit. Eldar took a hit. But everybody seems to be tanking it pretty well, so we're good. I am really excited. Consider it taxes levied. You pay me $1 and then take back the dollar. Just like the government. Apparently. Son of a gun. But man. Saturn has been getting wild. Biggest difference was Tengu Man stage music. Oh really? They had different music in the Saturn version, huh? I'll have to look that up. I know that there's also some like programming different, like some actual enemy differences. They talked about it during one of the GDQs that I watched. Gosh, I'm gonna have to go watch that one again. Oh, by the way, happy Golden Sun Day. Nice! Oh, that's right, Golden Sun was released today. Like almost 30 years ago? Almost 30? Great game. Released on Veterans Day. Exclusive to Saturn only. Interesting. Very interesting. Released in 2005, about 25 years. That would be right before the DS came out. The DS came out. Actually, I don't know when the DS came out. DS came out before the Wii came out, didn't it? I think so. Flanders Fields. Poem. If you have never read In Flanders Fields, today's a good day to read that one. I believe... Now, Akshin will probably correct me on this if I'm wrong, but I believe it was written regarding the end of World War I. Flanders Field being one of the places where a battle was fought, I think. Or at the very least where people were buried. In Flanders Fields, the poppies blow. Between the crosses, row on row. They mark our place, and in the sky, the larks still bravely singing fly, scarce heard among the guns below. We are the dead, short days ago. We lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow. We lived, loved, and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders Field. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw. The torch be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders Fields. Oh. Man. Canadian doctor and teacher who served in World War I. Let's see. Was born... It was a memorial poem. Maybe I should look up a little bit more on that one. Anyways, it's a fun poem. Veterans Day in honor of World War I. If they were not in a rush for the Dreamcast, the Saturn might not have failed. I 100% agree. They also definitely needed to communicate more with Sega of America. There was some internal BS politics that were going on that really kneecapped the entire system. Not to mention the company itself. Because they had just released the 32X, or at least, yeah, they just released the 32X in like the winter before or something. And then they surprise announced it, the Saturn that is, at E3, that it was coming to the US. I mean, people knew what the Saturn was. They knew it was out there in Japan, but nobody knew it was coming to America. And gosh, if they had just... If Sega of America and Sega of Japan had gotten along better, that we'd be in a different world today. The Xbox would probably be replaced by whatever recent Sega system there is, because they had like deals with Sega, you know what I mean? I mean, Dreamcast was made to be like Windows ME compatible. It's wild looking into that history. The Saturn is by far one of my favorite consoles. It doesn't have the best library, especially not in America. Epilepsy warning. Sorry. I mean, it's a retro game. You should expect epilepsy warnings, right? Gosh, where the heck was I? I can't remember. Yeah, it did. Those harpies are allergic to arrows. Deleted. Ah, at least that wasn't a swift changing light. That was just bright. But like, if you look at the history of Sega in America, Sega of America was doing phenomenally. And I'm fairly certain they were doing so good that Sega of Japan got a little jealous and Sega of America got a little big for their britches. 1,354 ebooks? Holy crap. That, like, crushes your previous number, doesn't it? Or am I wrong? Gosh, where was that number? Can't find it. Needs to be a video game history class. There are! They had one up at the University of Utah. Sega may jump into the console wars again. That would be interesting. I mean, there's definitely always rumors, but I would love to see one of them actually come to fruition with it. I do know, however, unfortunately, Sega did sell a lot of their arcade department to Sammy just these last couple weeks. So it'd be interesting to see if they did jump back in after selling that. That's the case because I counted comic books on the other. It's 90 fewer. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, comic books would help dwarf that for sure. Alright, I need Noon to just blast these guys out of the sky. Or the ground, because they're worms, I guess. Supercharge! Chicka-pow! If Sega did make a new console, I would it's very likely I would support it. Of course, I'd be very careful because, you know, you gotta be careful with new release consoles. You could end up with another Ouya or another Atari Jaguar. I have heard a partnership with another gaming giant. Nice. That could be very interesting. I need to find some good comic books. The most recent one was Alita Battle Angel. It's kind of hard to find some newer, like, American comic books that are genuinely good, I've found. A lot of them have kind of gone to the wayside in a lot of ways. Gosh, I know somebody here was low on health. Who was it? It was Eldar. Okay. Industry is dying. It definitely is. It'll probably still be preserved, but it's not going to be the same shape it is now. Marvel and DC are both hurting in the comic book department. And if that continues, Marvel, the movie thing, is going to run out of source material. But I mean, online comics are starting to do. If you don't mind language and or nudity, Image usually produce. Yeah, Image is pretty good. Image definitely has some good things in their library. Ah.
Tom?
Yeah, it is. Gosh, the comic book industry is just a mess. I don't think I can ever buy a DC or Marvel comic book without a recommendation for a long time. Yeah, Tumix, really good. I also really like Webtoon. Oh, wait, Tumix is different. They're the ones that make a lot of NSFW ones, aren't they? Yeah. But Webtoons, they've got some great stuff on there. All the other comic book people kept making them, but DC and Marvel put everything in halt starting in March. My one problem with webcomics is it is oversaturated with romantic comedy comics. I'm not against romantic comedy. Not at all. There's some really good ones out there. One of my favorite movie of all time is Stardust. And that's half fantasy, romance, with comedy thrown in. It's like a modern Lady Hawk in a lot of ways. Anybody remember that film? Yes, 100% is. But I would wager that the movie is better than the book. It's different, but like the ending and stuff just feel a lot better. I haven't actually read the book. I need to. I know it's a pseudo sort of graphic novel, in the sense that there are pictures every now and then, but not like a graphic novel like comic book. But I do need to read that one. That's on my list. But webtoons, like every single comic book that it displays to you is romantic comedy. It never really shows you anything else. And I get it. Those are the ones that people read on their downtime because they're junk food. You can just eat them really quick and go through them. And they're great. You know, there are some good ones. Yeah, there definitely are ones that are not romantic comedies, but it is way oversaturated with them. The best comics I have read are Unordinary, Sweet Home, Dice, Room of Swords. Heck yeah, Room of Swords! That one's I need to read season 2 and onward. I know Lady Hawk, Michael Pfeiffer, and the music was Anarod Powell, who worked a lot with Alan Parsons and was a big part of the Alan Parsons project. The reason why they're popular is because females read more webtoons. Absolutely. Yeah. That's 100%. And a lot of the artists on webtoons are women, too. You know? And it's no secret that that's a genre that women tend to gravitate towards, right? I just wish that there was a lot more meaningful stuff. Like, Room of Swords is perfect. I need to start reading Axed. That one looks great. I have it saved on my list. Tokyo Ghost. No, I've heard of Tokyo Ghoul, but not Tokyo Ghost. Sounds interesting. Okay, give me a sec. Room of Swords is basically like if you took Dragon Ball Z and put it in a video game type area, kind of isekai type dealio, but not. It's strange. It's multiple worlds as far as everything goes, but it is really good. The artist was very much inspired by Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. They often get told that they get asked if they're inspired by Scott Pilgrim, but the guy had never heard of Scott Pilgrim before he made the comic or any of his art. Not to discount Scott Pilgrim, because Scott Pilgrim is amazing, one of the best modern comics from America, period. It's basically the romance of the millennial, like head to toe. Scott Pilgrim's awesome. Yeah, Brian Lee O'Malley does some good stuff. But Room of Swords, great. Here, I'm gonna pull up my webtoons real quick. There are some really good ones. And the best part about webtoons, it's pretty much all free. And there are some that you have to pay for, but it's mostly become an aggregate for online webcomics. They've even got like some of the bigger webcomics, like Sarah's Scribbles, or the things by Mary Weatherly, I think. She does like a bunch of meme comics you've probably seen. It really does. They need a lot more. Just more substance. But Axed is great. I'm reading one called My Daughter is a Zombie about this dad who, after a zombie apocalypse and all the zombies are gone, he has kept his daughter to try and find a way to cure her, which is pretty cool. Yes, we do need cyberpunk. Room of Swords kind of has that, but oh, you're talking about the game Cyberpunk. Right. Absolutely. It's a shame that they're delaying it until, or they seem to be delaying it until December. Oh, yes, the genre? Okay. Yeah. I'm up for that. Dude, we really need to sit down and have that Shadowrun campaign I've been meaning to do. When we get over Discord, you, me, Amaidono, heck yeah. We'll just do the intro and see how it goes. Maybe Akshin would like to join in. Who knows? He's really big into it. He'd probably appreciate, and it'd probably help me,
He'd probably appreciate somebody else being a GM for it. But, that's basically what Shadowrun is. It's cyberpunk fantasy. It's, yeah, because it takes place in a near future, the cyberpunk future, similar to that of, Ghost in the Shell, Cyberpunk 2077, things like that. Right? He's been lurking the whole time. You know he's a serial lurker. But at the same time, in this future, magic has reawoken and come back into the world. So there's people who have, like, metamorphosed naturally into other creatures. Usually unwillingly. Just people who, like, normal people who became trolls and elves and things like that. Should have said hi. It's not wrong. Awesome. Oh, boy. Anyway, we need a Discord session to work out a time. Absolutely, I agree. Gosh, it's so hard to find times. Like, for now, up until after Thanksgiving, I'm free after 7 o'clock most days, if that helps your planning at all. I don't know. We'll have to get on a Discord call and figure out how we'll plan this, but yeah, it's a good place to start. Eldar! Yeah, you show that worm who's boss. That nine-eyed worm. Maybe these worms turn into, like, weird spider-like insects. Now, I know that might make Mighty Medic mad because spiders are not insects, but that's why I said spider-like. Yeah. Okay, let's do a quick freeze on these worms.
Now bear my Arctic Blast.
I feel a lot better now that I've done some leveling up. It's a shame that I didn't get Symbios or Hayward to be more proficient. That takes a lot of time to do, but I'll take it for now. Yeah, level 10. Freeze spell is now level 3. Nice! And a good level up altogether. Defense increased by 2. Heck yeah. Symbios coming over to maybe kill the worm? Ah, so close, Symbios. Okay. Harpy attacking Hayward. It's to be expected. But now, Hayward attacks the Harpy. Fear my allergens, Harpy. We all know you're allergic to feathers attached to sticks with arrowheads on the tip of them. It's a well-documented fact. What I loved about this system is that it absolutely pushed the graphics to the max. Look at Darkstalker's port. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, I love frickin' Darkstalkers too. But, so freaking good. That one, X-Men Children of the Atom, X-Men versus Street Fighter. I think they had X-Men versus Marvel Superheroes. No, Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. I think, on here. But, oh yeah. Those fighting games did some incredible stuff. And I love me a good fighter. I've actually got the Darkstalkers one for Saturn here. The Night Warriors Darkstalkers Revenge. I would love to find myself a cabinet of that game one day. Whether it's Vampire Hunter or Vampire Savior or Darkstalkers, I'll take whichever one. Let's see. Equip, what do you have on you? Nothing. Okay. Who's low on health? Sorry. Yeah, Darkstalkers is such a great game. It pushed so much, and it's a shame that they've dropped it in favor of the Versus Capcom series. I mean, I get it, but because, I mean, Morrigan and Felicia have kind of become poster childs of Capcom in general instead of just Darkstalkers. But I would still love to see some more Darkstalkers. And the closest we've gotten to that is like Skullgirls, which is another great game. Mighty Medic, if you haven't, which I'm sure you have, if you haven't checked out Skullgirls, you definitely need to. I don't know, you need to look up Skullgirls. Great fighting game. Suggest it to just about anybody. Absolutely. They could have done so much. The darn system was just so freaking hard to program for. Among a few other things. Gosh, it took forever for people to crack the system open, too. Like, to figure out how it tick, what makes it tick. You have looked into Skullgirls. Excellent. Same people that did Indivisible, right? And, yes. That game rocks. It does so much for the fighting genre. Oh, I thought I parked him outside of there. Yep, same one. Perfect. Same one. Oh, I got you. Same studio that did Indivisible. That's right. Sometimes I'm forgetting what I said a few seconds ago. It did. A lot of weird things going on in that one. I still want to pick it up, though. I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping for a... I don't know. So I was expecting side-scrolling RPG in the same vein as, like, Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero, or, say, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It lacked creativity in character gameplay and platforming issues. Okay, interesting. But I expected the battle system to be closer to that of Tales. You know, Tales of Symphonia. That was what I was expecting out of the game. And when we didn't get it, that was kind of weird. I'm really disappointed that they never ported the Lunar games in America over. I know they'd had Lunar 1 and 2 on the Saturn in Japan, and it was great. I love Lunar the Silver Star and Lunar Eternal Blue. In fact, I'm only halfway done through Eternal Blue, and that one's blowing the first one out of the water. Had some good character design, but the main character's arc was a bit cliche and made me eye roll most of the time. Oh dear. Please tell me that they didn't make her into a Mary Sue, because that's been a problem with that generation of game developers. Is they try to make this progressive, amazing character and they turn into a Mary Sue. That's good. That is good. Gotcha. Just not original. Got it. Paint by numbers. All the different cliches. Did not take them long to crack it at all, really. They would have had to do was really all they had to do was compare programming to both the Pro Action Replay and the Game Shark. You think so? I mean, yeah, because they did have the soft mod for a long time. But I mean, like, it wasn't up until about 4 years ago that somebody was actually able to get into the system and figure out what a lot of the chips did. So he could figure out how to program or whatever for it. Though, you're probably right. I'm sure somebody had access to some of that stuff. I can't remember the name of the guy who did it either. He had like an interesting Patreon about it. And there was this recent controversy because people thought he was charging too much for his mod chip that he made for it. It was about $200. And it's essentially one of the mod chips that replaces the disk drive with a SD card reader, I believe. Though it's not as well known as the other one that just came out, the Phoebe or whatever, I think. There's some great stuff happening with Saturns lately, I tell you what. No! 25 years to reverse engineer it. Okay. Gotcha. It might have been 4 or 5 years ago that he made his video on it where he finally cracked. Oh, or had a bigger crack, or something finally got documented. I don't know. But I'm just happy to see more Saturn stuff. Which I'm sure you can relate, right? Come on, special arrow. Oh, no special arrow. All right, Frank, take him out. Yeah. But you know what guy I'm talking about then, right? He only recently, like, finished up the project he was working on. Like, within this year, I think. That's good that you know what I'm talking about, though. It makes it easier. After I saw the price of his chip, I kind of just stopped paying attention to it because I wasn't looking to dish out that much money on my Saturn yet. And I've seen some other interesting solutions. And I kind of wanted to see if he works out any of the bugs later going on, since this is his first print. Let's see. Sega Saturn cracked. Here it is. Here's the video. Pro Abrasive? It was uploaded February 2017, almost 4 years ago. Professor Abrasive, creator of the Dragon Derp Game Boy cart, and the device de jour, the Saturn Satiator. The Satiator is a plug-in card for the Sega Saturn, which can boot games from a USB drive or a hard drive. Okay, so maybe it doesn't... yeah. I hope you take everything I say with a grain of salt. Yeah, already works with Sega Saturn Kai, which is great. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I've only recently delved into the land of Sega Saturn mods, and there's some amazing stuff. Some stuff I never would have dreamed of happening 4 years ago, 2 years ago. The amount of progress done recently has been awesome. I'm gonna have to look up his YouTube on this stuff because I'm genuinely curious to see if he's got any, like, working prototype videos or something. I believe if I understand his posts correctly, it, like, plugs into the back, which is very cool. But a lot of people think that he's price gouging, which, I mean, it's the video game community, and we don't like paying that much money, so I'm not surprised people would think he's price gouging, especially for a $200 device for a system that already costs $100 to get, though it was $60 long before, like in 2014 or whatever. Ah, come on. You couldn't have spawned one turn later? Jerk face. Okay, let's equip the talisman. Oh, you know what? I think these guys are weak to fire, actually. So we'll just re-equip the other rod. And, we'll just burn them with fire a little bit, you know? Nice. Good frickin' hit. Good job, Mascarin. Okay. Now we need to get rid of this gosh darn priest. Priests are the worst. I'm looking at you, medic. Not sorry. So, let's see here. Oh, I can attack the priest from behind right here. Let's do that. Get it a special advantage right here. There's some weird things in my chat. Let's do this host traffic and let's do this music. Never heard of them. That's why I soft modded. I have the Gen 1 model, but they can all be soft modded using the Gen 1 model. Absolutely. That's actually what I'm using, is a Gen 1. And I've got just I think it's a Phantom hard mod. I need to put Sega Saturn Kai back on here, though. The only reason I haven't is because I don't have another memory backup card. So my Action Replay I use as a memory backup for like this game, which takes up a huge amount of space. It's ridiculous. It's one save file is 223 blocks. And for a system that only has 512, that's ridiculous. I know I've got another extra backup memory somewhere around the house. So I need to find that, and once I do, I can check to see if it's one of the ones that has a battery. I don't know if those even had batteries, but I'd like to check. And then I can use it instead. Sorry, I've been relatively silent lately. Trying to think about how on earth I'm gonna do this chapter. Oh, I get that. Yeah, the Pseudo Saturn mod is great. Pseudo Saturn Kai is what I used. Which is like a continuation since they sort of abandoned it. Not really abandoned, but you know. Let's have Frank go here. Maybe he can draw out that guy. But yeah, Pseudo Saturn Kai is great. I love it. I don't want Ratchet. I want Hayward to do it. Don't attack Hayward. I want him to kill you, not the other way around. Yeah, Crocodilus Games. How you doing, man? What are you up to today? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to this. let's see. Gotcha. Sorry, I just pulled up your Twitch page because you looked like a guy who does some streaming. Some Halo, Rocket League, Genshin. That one's big lately. Dude, I'm going to have to check you out sometime. You got some interesting games there. Heard you were doing Shining Force 3 and had to come over? Well, I'm glad you did. Welcome to the party. Yeah, because you've been here before, haven't you? Tall Guy! Hey, it's Tall Guy! I knew Crocodilus looked familiar. How you doing, Tall Guy? We've just been grinding the last couple hours, but we're done grinding now. Good to see you, though. Yeah, I believe you have. Oh, I thought you did. Yeah, because you were in that one raid that the Tall Guy brought everybody over from the other guy's channel who plays Chrono Cross. I don't know. That's a lot of specific details to remember. But I do remember seeing that name 100%, and it's great to see it again. Yeah. I usually only stream this on Sundays, but these last 2 Sundays, I had been slacking. I really need to make a Discord so I can announce that stuff when it happens. A lot of random things, mainly JRPGs in the evenings. Nice, nice. I'm great, about to fall asleep, but wanted to say, hey, glad to see you're still working through this gem of a game. Oh, dude. And I just ordered all 3 of the Japanese copies. They're on their way. I'm so excited. Got a jet, gonna get Saturn and jam on Magic Knight Rayearth. Nice. I'm jealous. That's a game I wanted to pick up. Well, you take care, Forgotten King. It's good to see you. Just recently got my Saturn emulator working properly specifically for this. That's great. You'll have to tell me which one you're running. I know there's 2 or 3 that seem to do okay. Croc, is that a... Yes, it is. PS1 and Saturn. Owned the Saturn version. Heck yeah. Oh, dude, that rocks. Yeah, I am so stoked. So very stoked to get the Saturn copies here. Because I'm going to jam. The Japanese copies, I mean. I've already got the files I need to burn. I just wanted to make sure I had the legit copy. Even though I know none of that money's going to the original creators. It's just good to hold on to a physical copy. Did you get the premium disc with them? I don't think I did. Let me check. We'll be live in 10 to 20 minutes. Cool. I'll keep an eye on that, Forgotten. Let me pull up your channel. Nice, nice, nice. Maybe we'll have to give you a raid. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But I'll keep an eye out. Have you ever played the translated disc 2 and 3? I have not. That's part of why I'm playing it now. Because I want to play through the entire game. I love Shining Force 1. That is a charming game. And their follow-up to this, which it's not really a follow-up, but it's made by the same people, and it feels like the world was made in the same world in a lot of ways, even though it plays just more like a Golden Sun. Love Golden Sun. By the way, Golden Sun's birthday is today, and because they made Golden Sun, I had to do this. Man, same. That's why I got this up and running. I've never gotten to play the rest of the game. Parrot! What's up, Metal King? No need to shout, Metal King. Jeez, I'm right here. Oh, dude. The Red Badge of Courage. That sounds familiar. Did I ever... I don't think I ever read it. Tall Guy just being an awesome dude once again. So I'm looking up the my purchase real quick. I don't think I got the premium disc, but okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And no premium disc. I'll have to look for that one. I know the premium disc has some cool extra content. I'm not seeing it with number 3 here. Of course, that could be totally wrong. I also don't know how to read Japanese, so it was a mail away. You had to send in spine cards for all 3 scenarios. Interesting. Very interesting. And 10-inch international replay coupons. Wow. Very interesting. Man, I've got a lot of stuff pulled up right now. Better exit out of all of these. Red Badge of Courage. Interesting. I actually did that way back when. More people in the chat? Heck yeah. We do need more people, always. Like 6. Yes. That's a very specific number, Medic. Actually did that way back when. Did you now? That's cool. Finally starting to unpack, so I might have some screenshots. Ooh. Oh, I missed the level up from Mascarin. Good job, Mascarin. So I wonder if these worms run out too, then. My completely destroyed copy of Magic Knight Ray Earth. Ooh. Ooh, that hurts me inside. Which disc did you have? Because they had 3, right? Blue, red, and green? I know at least blue and red. Oh, gosh, my shoulder just knotted up real quick. That's... hate that. I asked because I found a hardcover copy of it in the mall today. Couldn't help but get it. That's also... I also got a copy of Stephen Hawking's The Theory of Everything. I got the red one. Nice! The red one. I need to look up which one's the rarest of the 3. But that's still cool. Yeah, if I didn't have work in about 6 hours, I'd definitely hang longer. Oh, you're all cool, tall guy. I totally get it. Metal King is actually watching this during work most of the time. I don't know. I don't think he's doing it tonight, but usually he is. Still works, but the cover art, like, peeled off the... Ooh. Booklet got water damaged. Oh. Bummer. At least it works. That's good. Out of box Saturn games, that's the only one I got damaged in storage. Out of a box of Saturn games. That's the... Really? Wow, you just lost the lottery there, didn't you? Ouch, that's gotta hurt. I probably shouldn't, prod on that, so that's a big bummer. I've had that happen to a few games, too. At least it works, and it's a great game. It's Federal Holiday, so I don't work today. Oh, okay. Gotcha. No slacker today. Good job, Metal King. You're a contributing member of society. By technicality, no. I also sold Panzer Dragoon Saga 10 years ago when it was worth 1,000 less than it does now. Oh, ouch. Yeah, that'll cause trust issues. Yep, today's Veterans Day, and honestly, I am almost in the I don't care anymore stage of work right now. Mistakes were made, indeed. We've lost a number of games here. One of the ones I lost that I absolutely regret. Oof, that's worse. I sold my copy of MKR Magic Knight Ray Earth for $20. Ooh. Ow. Ooh. Had a couple of anxiety attacks because of how hard my manager is saying they are trying to force us to go. That's wild. Okay. How do you not have... How does he not have an antidote? Frank, 15 damage. The wolf's allergic to poison. All right, gotta hit the bed. Have a great one. Hey, thanks for dropping by, tall guy. It's always great to hear from you. It's great to hear a perspective from a person who's been a fan of this series for far longer. So yeah, you have a good night, dude. And have a good day at work. Maybe see you next stream. We'll find out. I'm honestly not sure how much more I'm going to go with this game. Today, that is. For example, on Monday I was working a case that took half an hour, the last part of when I realized I couldn't complete it because I was missing one tiny bit of info, so I had to go back and erase everything I did in that hour and half a request and info I needed, and I have to wait now to see if they give it to me with a specific time frame so I can go in and actually do it. Ouch. That's a lot of words. I get that. I get that. Jeez. These worms keep coming. They never stop. I'm gonna have to have Mascarin use a drop on Horst here. He's gonna need it. There's the worm. So it's worm turn. It's worm turn. By the way, anybody excited for the Animaniacs reboot to come out? I'm a little lukewarm about it. So which unit did you overpower? I've probably given most of my stuff to Eldar. She's not that great from a base level, but the fact that she's the only flying member of your team, I had to level her up. Yeah, you did too? Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Did 3 more just like that, but I have to send them off a manager to approve them. Gotcha, Metal King. Yeah, dude, Eldar, once you buff her up, she becomes incredible. Did more just... items, use healing drop on Horst. First couple playthroughs, I didn't use Eldar hardly at all. Then I saw the light. Eldar gets a lot of trash because as an individual unit, people don't look at how amazing she can be. All they see is a character that doesn't hit very hard but can fly, and they don't look into the flying very much. But she does so much. Honestly, I didn't use her very much my first playthrough after the first couple chapters. I was very much underwhelmed. Hold on. Wait, does Frank not poisoned anymore? He's not. Alright, go ahead and heal him then. But I'm worried that they're gonna go the route of every comedy thing the last 4 years and bash Trump. Has anyone ever... Yes, Spider. We've been over this, Mighty. You've shown me the light of Spider for PS1. If I can find a copy, I will play it. I don't even like PlayStation, but I'll play it. So are you playing this on a capture card with the Saturn or emulation? Capture card. I'm using a Starlink, I think it's called. StarTech. And it is 100% original. I do, however, have it hard or chip modded so that I can play a backup because these games are expensive. But there it is. I've already shown it off, but this is just for Crocodile. Shining Force 3, the original box. And it looks great. So beautiful. And then I got this other one. I mean, I've got a ton of Saturn games, but these two are like my prize Saturn games. There you go. I'm glad. Yeah, Herc's Adventure frickin' rocks. is an underrated title. Frickin' Zelda meets Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I don't know. Did you see that? I mean, I saw it already earlier in this stream, but it blows me away. Holy crap, Eldar. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. Oh, she's such a beast. Okay. I love geeking out about Bird Lady. She is awesome. So, let's use a Wendigo. No? Yeah, let's use a Wendigo. I'm probably not going to be able to use a level or 2 level 2 Wendigo spells on this big worm anyways. Be working on this and other various Saturn games on my various Saturn games onto my stream soon enough. Excellent. Best thing is, those Saturn emulators, you can just pop in any old Saturn disc and play the disc on your computer. Fun fact, did you know Sega made a graphics card that was basically a Sega Saturn on a chip? And I believe it let you play Sega Saturn games on your computer and plug in Sega Saturn controllers. I'm gonna have to look this up to make sure I'm not BSing you, but Sega Saturn, gosh darn it, graphics card, the NV1, manufactured. That would be amazing. A Saturn emulation day it does. The NV1 featured complete 2D 3D graphics core, integrated sound card, and a Sega Saturn compatible joypad port. Okay, maybe it wasn't able to play, but you could use a Sega Saturn joystick. It was awesome. It's intended to replace 2D graphics card, Sound Blaster compatible stuff. Several Saturn games were converted to NV1 compatible formats, like Panzer Dragoon, Virtua Fighter. Okay, so they were games that were specific games that were ported. Like Virtua Cop, NASCAR, Descent, Battle Arena Toshinden, Panzer Dragoon. Interesting. The NV2 is going to be a successor. Okay, so I was a little misguided in it. It doesn't play Saturn games, but they ported specific Saturn games to it. Which is fine. Gosh darn it, Symbios, just kill the worm! Kill the worm! Ah! Alright. Take him out, Hayward. This run, I was seriously underestimating Hayward until Tall Guy told me that I shouldn't be using a crossbow with him. So apparently he sucks with those. And he did. He sucked pretty hard with the crossbow. Hayward is a beast also. Never use a crossbow. Never. Never, ever, ever. I have been shown the error of my way. Okay. 1. There we go. Error of my way. Oh, but Obright and Horst are incredible. Obright has been a champion. Only focused one of them. That's fair. In all honesty, that's probably what it expects you to do. I thought about bringing Hagane on, but he doesn't seem to do very much. I might replace Horst with Murumasa. He seems pretty bad, eh? How does Noon progress? Never really used him. He actually gets pretty freaking powerful. And when you get the Wendigo wand, He just goes way up. I never liked his flavor, you know? He just seemed... I don't like the girly-looking anime character who's a guy. So sue me, whatever. But, you know, he's actually genuinely good. And I was pleasantly surprised with that. Why do those centipedes look strangely like Worm? Mighty Medic, you weren't here for this conversation, but, I mean, we were pretty sure. We weren't sure whether or not these worms were larvae, because they have an actual queen, or if they turned into, like, other things. I like Irene more than Khan, personally. Khan's probably a better choice overall. The reason why I didn't keep Khan, if I can show this, was because Grace already has his support spell if you equip the right staff. So when I made my choice between him and Irene, I was making it based on the fact that I wanted resist more than I wanted support at the time. Now that I have Irene, I should probably turn Grace back to the support spell. But I didn't have the resist wand at the time. So I went with Irene. But they're very similar in build. You can go with either one, I think. I don't know what their friendship bonus is, though. Maybe I could find that out real quick. Friendships. Walk through. Heroes test characters. So, let's go to Irene. What's her friendship bonus? Counterattacks. Okay. Yeah, she gives counterattacks to people. Whereas, to be honest, I never got that in depth. I didn't even know there was friendship bonuses until your third or fourth playthrough. It's a surprise, right? And it's so crazy because I don't think Fire Emblem added that until Awakening came out. And I'm probably wrong. I usually am. They probably had some sort of friendship bonus before that I don't know about. Khan also has a friendship support counter. So I usually choose either or. Path of Radiance had it? Okay, cool. I stand corrected, as I expected. So, now, here's the thing. Up until about Chapter 5, I kept 3 healers on my team. Now that we're in late Chapter 5, I swapped down to 2 because I didn't need to heal as often. So honestly, up until Chapter 4, I had all 3 healers doing a lot of heavy lifting. And it wasn't until the last battle that I took it down to 2. So I heard that you have a discussion on the worms that were considered larvae. Yes, I kind of stopped mid-thought on that one. Because they have the 6 little legs, you know? Like a caterpillar, which isn't like a worm at all. Worms don't have any legs because they're a totally different beast. So I can only imagine that these are some sort of larva that turn into something bigger, except for their mama here, who is just a bigger worm. Which seems to debunk my theory and show that they just grow into bigger worms. Annelids, yes. We're talking, like, earthworms, right? Earthworms are annelids? Pretty sure. Yes. Worms are annelid. Okay. Thank you for that information, Mighty Medic. You are a gentleman and a scholar. And, So, and usually when they have 6 legs like that, they tend to be some sort of early stage insect larva, right? Whether that's wasp larva, beetle larva is a big one because of the grubs the larvas end up having. I need to lean back so my hand gesture is not lost, but, gosh. Gosh darn it. So, Parrot, I'm going to tell you something that you want to think. But yeah, they had a larva stage, which means they tend to metamorphosize into something else. Successfully fitted. Nice! Very nice. Wind Waker randomizer ISO. That's great. Particular to insects with chitin. Yes. I think we're going to do a level 2 spark. So, real quick, epilepsy warning. If you are epileptic, please look away now. Until after this fight scene music ends. But, as far as these worms go, they seem to be some sort of insect larva. You know, caterpillar or whatever. Maybe even a antlion of sorts. Katie did. Cicada. Holy cow, I forgot how flashy Spark. Yeah, right? It's crazy. They put so much seizure potential into that. It makes Porygon look like a weakling. Okay, so all those worms are dead. Hayward, kill the other worms.
Bullseye.
Spell virus, nice. V-I-R-U-S. Virus. Spelt soundly. You get it? Alright. So, like, do you think these turn into, like, death Hercules beetles? Or do they turn into death sort of, Vespas? Bad joke was bad. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Also, fun fact. Centipedes are considered myriapods and are in the same family as arachnids as many... Wait. Okay, interesting. Also, I think you were looking for a cicada, or Katie did. Yes. I think I was trying to do cicada, and for whatever reason, my wires crossed for a second there, and I was thinking Katie did. I don't think Katie did. I mean, cicadas stay in the ground for years and then get out to mate, and they're dumb as heck. They will fly into your mouth because they don't know the difference between mouth and anything else above ground. Okay. All right. See you in a bit, Crocodilus. Okay. I'm going to go over to Forgotten King. He said he might be streaming, so I'm just looking at him real quick, seeing if he's going live. He might go live, he might not. And if he does, we'll be ready. Those worms actually do represent beetle larvae. That's what I thought. Like kind of a Weavile, but also just like Hercules beetle. A lot of those Asian type beetles. That's true. That is true. Beetle larvae are not. Beetles aren't carnivorous at all. They eat they're decomposers, aren't they? They don't search and hunt for things. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. I know that they typically do that. So heal. Right, Eldar, heal. Heal, boy. You haven't been streaming for very long, though. What are you talking about? I'm like an hour over my usual time. That's like a 50% increase from most streams. I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do. And you're not even at work, so... It's not like you need something to pass the time, Metal King. There was another worm. Okay. And another worm. I think those worms are probably akin to carnivorous caterpillars. Yeah, that makes sense. What time is it? It's 11:12. according to my clock. Though those caterpillars metamorphose into moss. Yes, it is 11. And I haven't even beat one level because we're grinding. Where the frick did the time go? I don't know. You check under the floor mat? It's usually where my time goes. Falls down and somebody sweeps it under. Masquerade, you just go up there. Okay. But I know it's pretty crazy. Time flies when this stuff goes. Can you tame those stingworms and compete them in... I wish. I would love to do that. Unfortunately, the copyright office won't let me. I have got to stop sleeping in till noon. Yeah, I do that on my day off. It's not healthy. Pretty sure that's why I get migraines. I don't want to get out of bed on my days off. How is that, by the way? Did you get a new console? Or are you playing on the current gen? That is a game I need to play again. Monster Rancher free. Absolutely. That's a game I would watch. Yole! She might be saying, ole! You know, ole! That kind of a thing. Apologize for bumping the mic there. Antidote use on Eldar. Nice! Very nice. Because I know it's out on the Xbox One now. And I believe it's going to be released with the PS4 when it, or 5 when it releases. But there hasn't been much to say as far as those releasing. Nice! Symbiote level 11. Alright, Hayward, knock him dead. Kusano, ole! Kusano. I'm probably butchering that. Please forgive. Okay, heal Eldar. So, now we just got to get everybody back up to the front lines so we can move on and get to the ending. Our ending of this level and chapter. Because I would like to get to the end of the chapter before the day ends. That would be helpful. Nice. Did I pronounce it okay? No. No forgiveness. There's a word I know how to pronounce in Spanish. No. I am not Maximus the Merciful. I am not familiar with this Sir Maximus. Is he cool? Enough with the poison! Jeez! Oh my gosh, Eldar's drinking so much poison this round alone to become her own monarch butterfly. Now Symbiote is poisoned. Oy. Well, if I'm lucky, this worm will drop an antidote and I won't have to worry about it as much. You've never seen Gladiator? Surprisingly, no. I think it's mostly because of the rating. I just never went on my way to go see it. Are you not entertained? Yes. That one, and is that... There's a few of those Roman Colosseum movies I need to see. Gusano is pronounced Gusano. 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 Sounds Italian. Gusano. Gusano. Okay, we are going to have Irene. Oh, come on. Magic the crap out of Eldar. Now he doesn't need it yet. Okay. What do you have item-wise? Okay, you'll just stay up here for now. Look pretty, or whatever. Gusano. Gusano. Yeah, that's probably why. You do. Give it to the burb. Solitary S makes the Z sound like in Pisa. Gusano. Gusano. There we go. Oh, interesting. He's screaming Magic Knight Rayer. Okay. Anyway, where was I? Hayward, you need... I'm starting to think these worms aren't going to end. Anybody else getting that impression? I thought they would have a limit of like 3. And I think we're on 4. Worm is verme. Verme. Cool. I dig it. Give me just a sec. I'm going to turn on his sound real quick. That sound is coming from another person's stream, if you're wondering. Interesting game. I've never played Magic Knight Rayer. Like the pasta in vermicelli. Its literal translation from Italian is little worm. Oh, you can't hear him very well. That's a bummer. Who knows? It would be fun still to raid another Falls channel like myself. Counterattack! There's that Irene counter going off. Can't really see him. It's kind of soft. We'll probably still raid him just for fun. I love Penne. I love to bust. Interesting. Makes sense. That's it does make sense that they would be so matter-of-factly named. Okay, items, use some fairy powder. And farfalla, what we call bow tie, means butterfly. Yeah, I see it. I see it. It makes very much a sense. Alright, I think we might be done with the worms. Got it. Farfalla. 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 Don't want you to drop anything for the antidote herb. I want you to give up on it. Okay, we are going to take on the queen now. Penne. Gotcha, that makes sense. Yeah, we want to keep it a little more safe for work, don't we? Status, nope. Ooh, cannoli. Okay, Dante Symbiosis especially needs it, but he's a little far off. Just him and Danteris, it would seem. So let's go ahead and heal Danteris here. Dante. They took the mama with the cannoli. Oh no! The mama and the papa. Oh. Well, I understand half of that. Because it's important to limit sugar for sure. Carbs, kinda, yeah. You want to stay away from the high carb stuff. Yes. The skunk batarag. Gosh. Where do I know the skunk butt rug from? Okay. Limiting. Oh yeah, a rug from the butt of a skunk. Ison. Limiting sodium's a good thing because it can retain a lot of, water in your cells. Ouch, that hurt. Darn. Too far away. No, you do not. And purple fire at that. Nice. Magic Knight Ray Earth is somewhat reminiscent of Golden Sun. Okay, so here's a story for you from yesterday. Okay, I'm listening. Story time, story time. All right, Eldar, take him from behind.
Bloody spin!
Yeah! Bloody spin, so freaking good. 55 damage, that's like half of his health. And it healed her? Dude, Eldar! Oh my gosh, you are just getting so freaking good. Ah, I'm so glad I kept her on the team. So glad. When I went in, I was not expecting a weigh-in and blood pressure test. So I had a book on me, and the nurse was like, "You weigh 190." I'm like, "I'm wearing clothes," and I have a hard copy of Return of the King in my jacket pocket. Then she tells me about the blood pressure test. Okay. The blood pressure test. So I get anxious when I go to any doctor at all because they always tell me that everything is wrong and screwed up despite me feeling fine and healthy. Really? I always get the opposite. I always feel terrible, and they always tell me I'm fine. Maybe I'm just a hypochondriac. I don't know. Then it usually ends up just coming down to stress. Like, oh, I'm just stressed out. That's why I feel like I'm dying all the time. Oh, thanks, Doc. Well, I told her I hate those tests. She said, too bad. Make my heart race. Then she starts asking about medication history during the test. So, Metal Parrot, did you hear about the rumor that's spreading around that they're doing a Golden Sun collection with the first 2 games on Switch? I would love to see that. Been going around right now. That would make me so happy. I know they have it on the Wii U already. And I haven't purchased it, but I've been meaning to because I love those games. I'd love to support Camelot. Golden Sun's so freaking good. These traps, those Volzome followers, they're really starting to test my patience, Lord Symbios. Right. I'm going to come back to chat in a little bit. Finally, we've made it. Mallory is just ahead. Is there something wrong, Duke Pulsis? I was just thinking about Murasame. Woohoo. Now that you mention it, we haven't heard from him since he headed to Mallory. Mallory! I believe it is safe to say something will be waiting for us in Mallory. Oh, I hope it's nothing bad, but it probably is. I don't know. But either way, we can't stop now. We must get to Mallory. No matter what happens, turning back is not an option. Let's go, Symbios. Lead us into Mallory. Alright, this way, guys. Straight ahead. Intent on avenging his father's death, Symbios headed to look over, pursuing the Bolzome High Priest. And this is just a recap. Symbios' allies defeated Fial, rescued Duke Pulsis, who joined him. Restore peace to Republic. Meanwhile, Empire moves forward into the Heartland. So I'm talking and freaking out, and I told her, fair warning, this thing is going to say it's high for all these reasons. Sure enough, at the end, she said, wow, it's high, you weren't kidding. Like, seriously, they made me take an audiology test. She was like, you can't hear low notes. And I'm like, BS, I have a low-pitched voice, and I can hear them just fine. Over the past 2 years, had doctors tell me there are things wrong with my brain, eyes, ears, lungs. That's crazy. That's crazy that that's happening. That's a bummer. Getting told that you're crazy. Maybe those doctors are just trying to sell you something. You never know. Or maybe it's just something else. Maybe those doctors are just amateurs and don't know that stress really does do a number on the body. The size of that queen worm? She was absolutely gargantuan. I'm sure that can't be normal. Even if she naturally grew that big, I doubt she dragged the grossly enormous body all this way.
Who would believe stingworms, which live in tropical areas, would come this far north on their own?
It must be the Bolsome sect's doing. Their powers are pretty impressive.
The messenger from Mallory Castle is taking an awfully long time. Duke Pulsus, what do you think?
When we've arrived, the guard at the castle gate seemed uneasy. In hindsight, that was odd. I hope this voice isn't too soft.
You know what bothers me most? Lord Symbiosis is Lady Margaret's brother. Shouldn't they let him in right away? What the heck, guys? Ain't gotta be separating family like this.
Could it be? Has the evil influence of the Bolsome sect extended all the way to Mallory Castle?
Quite possibly, Eldar is correct. Whether Bolsome or some rebel army, perhaps there is a plan to delay us.
It's probably right. My sister wouldn't just leave me hanging like this in any other circumstances, guys. That's right.
If this plot is real, they'll probably won't let us leave town.
Have they made us prisoners while leading us to believe we are free?
Let's try to leave town, Symbios. If they won't let us, then we should sneak into the castle. Yes. Mallory HQ.
It's a Chicky.
Hello, Chicky. Cock-a-doodly-doo. Well, a cock-a-doodle-doo to you, too. Snake oil, yes. I had one doctor who told I didn't want to be on antidepressants anymore because they're making me fat. It's making me need to take them to get over it and start the cycle all over again, so I don't want them anymore. And he renewed the prescription. Interesting. Didn't even go to them. I flushed the remaining ones. I had bought CBD oil, and I've been doing better with that than any medication. Interesting. It's good to hear that you're doing well with it. Okay. So, they said that they're not going to let us out of town. I can prove that. This gate has been closed. Yep. You can't get out of here. Ha ha ha! You have been trapped, Symbios, and you do not even know it. Ha ha! Doodaloo doo 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 doodaloo.
I smell no evil here, but there's something in the air. Someone wants to claim our lives.
Mallory, very good town. Kind people and I happy to be here. Castle, not so good.
Mallory is like I imagined, but the other soldiers, they aren't very friendly. They should pay Lord Symbios more respect. Turn to your Zora form, that usually works.
I doubt anyone has ever fought a queen worm as huge as that one. I'm beginning to worry about the powers of that terrifying Bolsome sect.
Lord Tristus didn't seem like the type who would make us wait this long. He seems so considerate. It's weird. Hey, welcome back, Crocodile. Let's see.
The closer we are to the city of Aspia, the safer we should be. Somehow it doesn't seem to be working that way.
If you are uneasy about Mallory, I can easily sneak into the castle for a peek, but I must wait until dark.
Thanks, Hogane.
Finding of the Birdman is serving under Lord Tristus. I hope he'll take care of things for us.
I know Lord Tristus' reputation, but he is a lord after all. Why would he care if he makes us wait?
The
queen worm was a terrifying foe. I was surprised to see such a creature inside the magical barrier of El Pessim.
I remember that barrier shrunk, I'm pretty sure. What is going on with Lord Tristus? Why would he make us wait so long with his brother-in-law among us? So Metal Parrot, was Phantasy Star made by a female game developer? I heard that it was, and I was wondering if that's true. You know, I don't know. I know it's one of the first games to have a female protagonist. Especially commercially successful game with a female protagonist. And it being a JRPG and all. And it is a fun game. I'd have to look that up. I don't know if it was made by a female developer. I know the new ones were made by Sonic Team.
It's getting awfully boring in here. Can I go outside and explore Mallory? Oh, I guess we aren't here to sightsee. With the Empire on the move, I hate sitting around like this. My mind just keeps racing.
Cool. Japan was ahead of the curve with the whole female empowerment thing. It's true. Absolutely true. I mean, that's where Sailor Moon came from, and Sailor Moon inspired so much. How much longer? I'm bored, or something like that. Yeah, I mean, while Japan does some creepy stuff, they are very progressive with the whole woman empowerment stuff. It's true, Pac-Man was. At least that part of the marketing design for that was that. And then Miss Pac-Man just made it blow up even more, especially with female gamers. Reiko Kodama is her name. Okay. Interesting. That would explain the female protagonist, because a lot of developers tend to put somebody who they can relate to on a personal level as their protagonist. Like, if I made a game, it's very likely that my main character would be somebody who at least, you know, shares some traits with me. Samus was also them wanting to make a female protagonist. Yeah, and Samus is freaking bad A. Oh my gosh. Pulling the wool over everybody's eyes, making them think it was a guy, and then all of a sudden, bam, Samus is a girl. It's genius. I didn't even know who Samus was until Smash Brothers, and I could have sworn she was a guy in Smash until somebody corrected me. And then I was like, what? No, she's not a girl. And they were like, oh yeah, she is. Watch. I'm going to electrocute her with Samus, and you'll see her silhouette, and then you'll see it's a girl. And then I saw it was a girl. How about that? Cure? Don't need to revive anybody. Alright, so if I find the time, I'm going to do some searching around the town and get some of the stuff before the next stream. Which, with everything, if everything goes well, and I don't feel ill on Sunday, it will be Sunday. Oh, wait, I'm going to be going to work on Sunday, so I should feel good afterwards to do a stream, as long as I'm not too tired. Depends on how busy Sunday is. We'll find out. Will you continue now? We will not. Place down the controller. That was a fun stream. That was a really fun stream. Altogether, we got a lot of stuff done. I am Crocodilus, unfortunately. I didn't know Samus was a girl until one of my friends played a Game Boy Advance Metroid game and died, where it shows her in a blue bikini. Yes, that's true. So I'm gonna swap over to the transition here. Hopefully I'll stream Sunday. I probably shouldn't say this, but there are some days where it just feels really challenging to actually get and do a stream. But I've been doing a good job at doing this. So typically, Crocodilus, I stream on Sunday nights after 8 o'clock because I overlap with another friend who streams Minecraft and he raids afterwards. And then Wednesday, same time, And same reason. It's right after that. Let's see who else is on. What's BJW playing? BJW could be fun. It's a speedrunner. Only twice a week for now, yeah. I got a full-time job working at a video game store. Oh, sweet. That would rock, Crocodilus. Let me... I need to... Have I followed you yet? I don't know if I have. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I needed to do that. That way I can keep an eye on when you go live, and maybe I can come and join in the fun. So I'm thinking let's see. Yeah, I'll come and join the chat. Oh, I can imagine. Sometimes I forget my OBS is open, and I look up and see my webcam is on. I'm like, oh, who's watching me? Who the heck hacked into my webcam? Oh wait, no, I left it on. Let's see here. Hold on a sec. Gonna hold on and transition real quick. That feels a lot better. I really need to get a better green screen and some better lighting, or maybe just better lighting. I don't know. I got a homemade green screen, and that's why it's all so fuzzy. So let's see. BJW is playing Link's Awakening. I know I've gone into their sub before. I like them. I stream or involved in like 11 stream. Wow. Nice. Yeah, if I do join one, I'll give you a shout. And, you know, you can say hi back. Say hi to the little guy. But yeah, no, if I see you streaming and I've got time, I'll definitely watch. I enjoy watching, see what's around on Twitch. There's another guy I watch called Emo blah blah blah. Or I'm little too, but I love classic JRPGs. Heck yeah. Oh boy. And I tell you what, I cannot wait to play through this game on stream. I am so excited. I'm hoping it won't be a snooze fest, because there's a lot of dead air playing this game. And if it doesn't work for a stream or two, I might have to give it up. But I love this game unapologetically. It puts you in the captain's seat on a starship. And you actually have like somebody on medical and engineering, and it feels like you're frickin' Picard going around the galaxy. It's awesome, trying to save your solar system from a solar collapse. So I think, yeah, we are going to raid BJW. Because I like them. Exactly. And I am indeed a Trekkie. I unapologetically love Star Trek so much. I'm actually, I'm part of a podcast where we talk about recent Trek stuff, but we don't record that often because our schedules have been clashing. But that's been fun. The new Trek stuff is hit or miss, though. There's a lot of junk you have to sort through to get to the good stuff and the new stuff. But the good stuff is pretty darn awesome when you do find it. So, here we go. Raid time. Thanks for coming out again, everybody. Big thank you. 100%. Take care now.
I haven't talked to you in a while. Your husband? What's up, Metal Parrot? Thanks for the raid, my dude. Oh, I haven't gone back here yet, and this had some of those crystal thingies. No, they do so much damage, holy shit. Can I just jump over them? I don't want to fight them. I can. Amazing. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! How many hearts did I have? 5? What is that damage output? 3. They do 3. Holy crap. Got it. Get out. Get out. Get out. Oh, I wanted those hearts.